We have a concentration of economic activity in West Philadelphia that is unmatched in all but a few places in the entire country. In about a square mile, we've got 72,000 jobs. We have $4 billion in new real estate projects. We've got $1 billion in R&D expenditures. We are Philadelphia's boomtown. But if you look more broadly at the West Philadelphia community, thousands of people are disconnected from the economic mainstream, are unemployed or underemployed, are not realizing their full talents.
University City District as an organization, our main goals are to make West Philadelphia better through major investments in public space, through a clean and safe initiative, through community events, and connecting people to opportunity.
The Skills Initiative's mission is to connect West Philadelphians seeking employment to anchor institution or major employers who are seeking talent, specifically in the West Philadelphia area. It's about building local workforce capacity for our employer partners and also helping our participants realize their full economic potential.
The Connect to Success program is designed to connect people to work in a way that is quicker, faster, cheaper. So it's designed to facilitate rapid attachment to work, which for us means that people really hone in on what it is they like to do, what brings them joy, what gets them out of bed in the morning, figure out a way to find positions and employers that meet those goals, and then do the work that gets them there.
People are really trying to get connected back to work. Some have been without employment for numbers of years due to the recession. So programs like Connect to Success, these are programs in place to try to find employment and get people back to work.
Well, I wanted to apply for this program because I have experience in working with children, and I see it as a chance to work with children in a different position because I worked with children in after-school programs.
When I was younger, I used to go to work with my aunt. She worked at CHOP, the Primary Care Center on 63rd and Cobbs Creek, and I just loved it there, the way everyone worked together. So I knew that since then it's something that I wanted to do.
Well, I worked with youth as a youth advocate, and I worked in child care years ago. But what drew me to this program was Children's Hospital was hiring, and this was a way to get the skills that I have, kind of develop them even more.
The reason why I applied is because I want to be a nurse, and I love working with kids. I actually want to be a pediatric nurse, and I have a passion for it. I really love working with children, so I applied because it was an opportunity for me to get in the hospital like I always wanted, and I just went for it.
I've worked in the same job position for many years, and now trying to get back out in the work world, things are a little bit different now, a little harder to get a job. Everyone is qualified or probably overqualified, and I feel like the skills and the tactics that they teach us here helps us to broaden our ability to be able to get a better job in the future.
The West Philadelphia Skills Initiative is a unique training provider and workforce development entity, not only in the city and possibly in the country, because we have a jobs first model. We only run a training program if we know that the employer that we're running it with is willing and capable of hiring everyone who we bring through the program. So if we have a group of 15 landscapers, we're going to work with a company who is willing and able to hire 15 landscapers. So it's not a train and pray model where you pump out, let's say, medical assistants and just hope that they get hired by a local college or a local university or health system or whatnot. We have jobs waiting for our participants at the finish line.
I've gotten a lot from this program because I worked for one agency for over 15 years, different positions, but to see all of the changes in regards to applying for positions now, I've learned a lot here in regards to that. I've went through a lot about public speaking and the tire, and it just reinforces things that I've known. But it's been a great experience.
I'm excited. I think it changed me a lot. The interview, I learned like so many skills that I didn't know I had within myself, but interviewing with the mock interview and even Miss Sandy, she told me I was a great interviewer, but I never even knew it. Like, I never thought that about myself, but now I'm a believer. I'm excited.
I think for us, there's a couple things. I'm been trying to figure out, like, I made the secret sauce, but I'm not sure what it is, right? So I've been trying to figure it out, and I think one of the key things, is that we demonstrate early on our belief in them, right? So we always talk about our numbers, and you know what it's like to get into one of our programs. It's about 10% of applicants, and the number is actually getting smaller as more and more people apply. So they fight to get in some shape, form, or fashion, and then we validate their journey early on, and we say, look what you've been able to accomplish. And now the standard is extremely high, and we know you can do this too. And so we hold the standards high, we ask them to engage in some shape, form, or fashion, and they fulfill, our expectation of them. And I think in some ways, it's the first time they fulfilled an expectation of themselves with support. And that support system, the standard of expectation, really allows them to realize some of their potential, that they may have forgotten existed in their life. And now, boom, they're like, hey, wait a minute, I can do this. I can be that person that she thinks I can be, that they think that I can be. And when they do that, it's just amazing. They're off and running, and oftentimes they're way more than what we thought. We're like, whoa, look at you, right? It can be very cool. And then there's this ripple effect, because one of the things we do is we say, who did you talk to about this, right? Because learning doesn't always occur in the classroom. It usually occurs outside of the classroom. When you talk to other people in your life and you figure out, is this working for you? How is it relevant in your life? Do my peers think this is something interesting? And then we'll come back and they'll say, wow, everybody is like, what is going on over there? That is some cutting edge stuff we've never heard of before. It's true and it's so relevant, and it just helps to propel people forward. That's what the change is about, propelling people forward.
Coming here and just being so scared of the unknown, always not challenging myself enough, being fearful of, like I said, asking questions and thinking that someone might think I'm stupid because I didn't understand what's going on. And really, if I just took the time to ask, I would have gotten the information that I needed and probably been able to get where I was going.
My mind is different from where I first started the program. I had a whole different mindset. I had this dream of becoming a doctor, and I never really thought about it. I always said, well, I'm going to become a nurse, because I never thought I can become a doctor. But since this program and all the things I have learned, I really am determined and motivated to become that doctor now.
Well, so far it's given me an initiative to strive harder for perfection.
Every single tool, everything that we were taught is vital, to our future and our success. Just the confidence, trying my best to build my confidence and trying my best to celebrate success before it even happens, keeping positive at all times and pushing myself to the next step, because in the past it was easy for me to get discouraged, and they allow you to feel so confident in yourself that I think that fear is kind of dying away. And I'm just excited to move forward. I'm excited for whatever is next. I have no clue what's next, but I'm still excited.
You think about folks growing up in West Philadelphia, folks who might have grown up 10 or 15 or 20 blocks from an anchor institution, from a university or health system. But those places might have seemed like they were thousands of miles away when it comes to, thinking about, can I work here? Can I get a job here? Can I build a career here? And I think what we've done is we've taken the genuine and passionate commitment of the institutions for this community, and we've opened up the doors and built bridges between people who live here and jobs at our university and health system partners.
I would definitely recommend the program because there's a lot to be gotten out of it.
This program can help the community a lot. A lot of people don't know about the program, and I've been sharing it with others. The program can help you just get different minds, like different ideas, different mindsets. It really can help you define and get you where you want to be at in life. It's just a start off. You can start off here and then progress into, a career and stuff that you want. I really think this program would be great for anybody that needs extra help and extra motivation and extra, courage.
Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. You have to have confidence in yourself and set your mind to it. Whatever you have your mindset to, you can do it.
I don't know if I even thought that this would have been such a life-changing experience. I just thought, this will be like another class, and I'll learn and I'll move on. But this is deeper than just learning. It kind of molded me into a new person. My approach on life is totally different now, a little more easygoing, less stressful, and nothing really has changed. Everything is still the same, but the way I handle things is so much better now.
I was drawn to work here because I have a background in workforce development. I have a passion for helping businesses connect with talent to make them more efficient, to help them be stronger engines in our community. And I also have a passion for helping people who maybe are underserved, and to help those two ends meet. And I think the Skills Initiative helped me join those two passions, and particularly in the context of Philadelphia. I have a deep, deep, deep love for the city, and any way that I can make it better would help me kind of realize my career goal.
I really wanted to work with the Skills Initiative because I like the approach that prepares people for seeking their own path and following their own dreams. I really like the mix of working with institutional employers and individuals and bringing those two parties to the table.
I have been working in human resources, training, organizational development, consulting for a couple of decades. And it was the opportunity to really take the practice one step further in my life. I've always been able to help people either connect to work in some type of way in HR or train to be better in their positions and training, but I never really got to see the outcome or perhaps the impact on people's lives. And this gives me the opportunity to bring all those worlds together.
We have so much talent in our neighborhood. We have so much talent in West Philadelphia. We have thousands of people who are ready to work, willing to work, want to succeed in their careers, but yet for various reasons have been unemployed for some period of time or underemployed for some period of time. And what the West Philadelphia Skills Initiative does is it cultivates talents that are already within people, and it helps knock down the doors of opportunity so that they can succeed.